Hey everybody, how's it going today? Glad to be with you. And well, I'm going to show you a little project idea that you guys might not have thought of, or maybe are doing already. You know how you break an axe, or an axe handle, or a sledgehammer or a hammer handle. You have to go out and buy one again. Well, if you decide to make your own, right? Well, I tried an idea, or are trying an idea, because I've tried it in the past and I've broke them just the same. But this time, this one here, I've started out of a 2x4, right? It's taken a lot to get to this point, and it's taken a lot of steps, which I'm going to show you guys if you decide to make one out of a 2x4, right? This one's almost complete, so just gotta do a little more refinements. And here's one that different stage. As you could tell, it was traced on this here 2x4, right? I don't have one that's actually cut out, but you guys get the idea, right? You take your marker, and if you like the old setup that you used to have, you can just draw this a little longer, make sure it's nice and precise, right? So you guys get the idea, trace and do your thing, and then you either come out with whatever desired size that you want. So steps, right? I tried to make a video before and didn't like it, so I'm started over. First step, right? I use one of these here wood files, right? Whatever works, right? It's going to be your best friend, right? Because I started off, right, just with a chiseling part. Hold on. Right. So here we go. So step 2 is you chisel a bit. And, depending on the shape that you want, if you want it for an axe handle, it won't look like this. This is being made for a sledgehammer or a hammer of some kind, right? So as you can see, there's a lot of work involved to get to that point. But once you have it to the desired, thickness or roundness that you want, then go back to this wood file here, and it shaves off a lot of time, and you get this nice finished look here, as you can see, right? And I could show you on the other one. We're just gonna round this off a little bit so you guys get the idea of how to create your own. See, you could use a mallet, right? But me, I'm just being stubborn, right? So you guys get the idea of how it's starting to get round, right? So I'm gonna go back to my trusty little friend here and start rounding him out. And this is where, the shaping starts. Take a little more, right? It really takes shape. These projects are fun, If you're not afraid to, put a little time in, you might have yourself a homemade handle that you didn't really have to pay for, just made out of scrap wood. I'm just using this piece here as an example, but it's pretty close to this anyway, right? So I'm just showing this as an example, like I said, how to make your own handle head, I guess they call it, handle head, to fit the the sludge, or whatever hammer that you decide to use. If it's like one of those there, you have to put a handle on, right? My other little sledge has a little handle like that too that I have to create. So this is what I'm doing with this one here. Right, so I'm going to make this one smaller and keep this one for my 6-pound. I think that's a nice fair size for a 6-pound. Try it out. Of course, I'll be doing other steps to make the handle stronger. I didn't do that in the last few that I made, so maybe the strength wasn't there, right? Get the idea how much faster this little tool is. That's beautiful. These files are great. Every woodworker should have one of these. Or crafter, such as myself. Well, get the idea. Right? And it takes shape. Okay? Okay? Ends up like this. It's just a beautiful thing. Now, since we got that part out of the way, since you guys know how to do that, right? You see, it took no time at all. Now the shaping, right, which you get around here, after you cut it all out, because it's going to be kind of squarish, right? So, since I don't have any padding, this really works really well for me, right? So, I use plastic. I don't have any foam, so I do whatever works, you know? So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to put this right here. Put it very lightly, right? And this is all I do, just to get the roundness, you know? Because it will be square, right? So, you see what I'm doing? I'm getting a shape here that I can. And let me move this a little over, tighten it a little more, there we go. Okay. That's how you get rid of the squareness. As you notice, try to keep it, you know, all centered when you're working on both sides, you know, especially because you want to keep it round and consistent, you know, in the same shape. Unfortunately, with this piece, it got a little bored, so I have to work around it. So, but it's a fun little project if you guys, you know, don't have the scratch to be able to purchase a new handle. You can, you know, make one for your very own this way. Sorry about not having all the steps, but I know you guys have common sense, right? So you see what's transpiring and how to do it. It's very straightforward and simple. So, and this is the fun part of the job too, and the fastest, because it really shapes everything the way you want it, right? So I think the hardest part is, you know, cutting and getting the right, you know, size and. Guys get the idea, you know what I mean? So, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. Now you know how to make a handle for yourself, and you know, try it out. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. And till the next video, guys. Glad you enjoyed this, and have a nice day.